Yo, and we're live. Welcome to the Diren Kartal show. Hey guys, welcome to episode 31, and today I've got my guy Bradley Simmonds. What's going on, Brad?
All good, mate. Pleasure to be on this podcast, mate.
Bruv, I feel like the weather has took a crazy change, like in the last day, man. I was wearing shorts the other day, and now it's fucking freezing.
Got a winter clubber on.
I know you love your running, that, and obviously you look like you're sponsored by Under Armour.
Gotta represent, mate.
You gotta represent. I'm kind of sponsored by Nike, but I just have the difference is I like pay for it, so you know.
But mate, where is it now? Adidas, Nike, where are we at with you?
Well, you were at Adidas as well,
Adidas,
right?
Yeah.
And then they dropped a lot of people, innit?
They didn't like the influencers anymore,
mate.
They went down a different road.
And I was fuming because I was like, they were sending me everything.
Yeah, I know, I saw.
And I was like, yes, I'm in there. You know what? Because if I'm going to do any sort of sponsorship, it would want to be with Adidas, Nike, or
something classic.
Something classic. And like, well, you know, from your football background, the best thing about like playing football and being like a youth athlete is just getting the training gear.
Yeah, cool.
It's not even about getting paid, is it?
That's a little bonus, but just getting that fresh kit is a big feeling.
Even like, I know this is weird, I know about you, but like, I love cracking open a fresh pair of socks.
Yeah, there's nothing better, is there? That feeling.
Yeah, that feeling where you're just like, fresh socks, fresh trainers.
I remember at QPR, being in youth team, we'd always be left with those crispy socks.
Oh.
Because it was their way of saying you need to work harder to get to the first team where you get nice socks.
Oh, for real?
So and if you went to go and train with the first team, you got those crusty socks on, and all the first team players got those nice white socks.
But you know what though? I think that's good.
Old school.
But I think that's kind of cool because like nowadays, like so many like. I've heard what like Fulham and Chelsea youth players get.
Yeah, they're on
the contracts are like
they're on P.
ridiculous.
Well, my brother works at Chelsea. He's under 18 manager.
Yeah.
And he tells me what some of the players are on, and it's a joke, mate.
It's mad because it's like, you know, when I think people think like influencers and all that stuff like make loads of money, but I don't think they understand like how much money footballers make.
Yeah,
it's a whole different level, isn't it?
It's mad. Don't get me wrong, there are some people in our industry
that are killing it.
Who are killing it.
Yeah.
And especially the females, you know.
The females are different level.
Yes, and especially with the apps, the subscription type websites, absolute killing it, mate.
Killing it. But I think, what a lot of people don't see, and probably the difference between people like us and them is usually those girls, not girls, but all the big dogs with the big apps, everyone, they actually have a huge fucking team behind them.
Yeah, the investment is massive. It's not a one-man team.
That's
and
right.
People need to realise that. Like, if you want to go big, and something I've learned recently, you have to invest.
Same.
And you might be skint for a little bit.
Yeah.
But you'll get paid the reward if you believe in yourself.
100%.
If you've got the engagement.
Yeah, exactly. Like even this episode, I've got like my fam. I've got 2 cameras on today. She's helping me out, and I'm gonna be paying her per video for this, right?
Yeah,
and I've come to a point where I'm like, instead of me coming and stressing about pressing record, making sure the angle's right and all that, why don't I invest in this, which is hopefully going to be big in the future, and not stress about it and worry about just turning up like footballers, innit? You know, when footballers don't worry about the kit, nothing. They just rock up.
One thing on their mind and is that getting that job done.
They're getting that job done. That's right, exactly.
I always say convenience, pay for convenience.
Exactly, 100%. All right, so one question I always ask everyone when they jump on is, what's your Nando's order?
Nando's order. I used to have a black card at Nando's, didn't it?
Oh, big time.
And they scrapped that off me as well because literally, I think it's because my mum was getting a kitchen done at the time, and we didn't have a kitchen for 2 weeks, so I got Nando's every day for the family. So I think they thought I was taking the piss.
Every day.
Every day. Well, yeah, most days.
Do they give you a limit though, or like is it a contract, or do they just go, here you go, have fun?
No,
with it?
So back in the day, it used to be you could do what you want.
Yeah.
When I had it, it was no alcohol, and you was allowed up to 5 mils.
Yeah.
But you could, and if you have to pay an extra 10 quid or 20 quid, then you do it, and it's fine. But yeah, what did I go for? For me, it was simple. It was just those either butterfly chicken or chicken fries.
Yeah.
And sweet potato mash.
Yeah.
They got broccoli on the menu now. And
you don't go for chips, do you?
Nah, mate, I like my sweet potato, to be fair.
Yeah.
If I really feel like I deserve a cheat meal, as they say, a cheat meal, then I'll go for peri chips, mate.
Because I mean, we've been to Nando's before. I think we went to that thing at Wembley, innit?
Yeah.
Was that the last time I saw you?
Nah, probably surely not.
I hope
not. I doubt it, mate.
Because the mad thing is,
that was time ago.
That was time ago, but after that, it was like went to Australia, and then fucking COVID happened. So I might not have.
It's weird because I see you. I watch your stories every day, so I feel like
you see each other every day, right? It's weird.
Yeah.
Even have you ever had that? Have you ever had a situation where you see someone walking on the street and you either watch their stories or you're preeing? You know the ones that you pre on sometimes, the ones that you don't follow.
Yeah.
You pre on them. It could be a bird, whoever it is. Yeah. You're like, you're just about to nod your head and you're like, I don't actually know you.
No, mate, those awkward ones, especially at events. You're like, he doesn't follow me, I don't follow him, or she don't follow me, I don't follow, but we know each other. Do I say hello? It's a tough one.
Yeah. Do you think that's a bit weird as well, like with people that are on socials? Because like, I always find that there is that weird thing where like you said, you know of them or they know of you, and it's like, who's gonna break the fight to follow first?
It's true.
It's weird, isn't it?
But to be fair, if I actually admire them, I actually go up to them and say, look, I really admire your work. And they might then go, oh, what's your name? And they might not know who I am, but they might go, oh, I really admire your work too. And next time you are follow each other.
Exactly.
And then following week you're collaborating.
Yeah.
So 100%. Sometimes you just have to. I saw Naomi Smart. I saw Naomi Smart was on the Piccadilly line. She was sitting across from me. She didn't have a clue who I was. I knew who she was.
Yeah.
And I said to her straight out, hi, I'm Bradley Simmonds. I personal train, blah, blah, blah. I'd love to have you as a client. Would you like to collaborate? She didn't know who it was. Followed her, messaged her. By the way, it was me on the train. She then goes, oh, cool. She saw who I was working with, what the brands I was working with, and straight away she had that respect.
Okay, this is one of the things I was actually going to bring up, and I'm glad you said that, is what I really like about you. Yeah. And I think something we have in common in that sense is you've got that hustler mentality and not really caring.
Yeah.
I remember you told me one thing once when I think probably when we first met, how you used to tell all the footballers' wives and all that stuff, where I think you used to train them for free initially, right? Yeah, and they were giving
I used to train the celebrities for free. But with the footballers, they got dough, so they were more than happy to pay.
They were more than happy.
But I did give them a discount price.
Yeah, that's good. But like, you just go out there and reach out, be like, hey, I can train you if you like, or whatever it is, which is, I think, pretty good. And I think nowadays, like, people are too fucking cool to go up to someone and say hello. Whereas, like you did on the train, or whereas what I might do if I see someone that I know or whatever. Whereas some people say, I know people make this calculation. Oh, I've got more followers, or I've got a blue tick. I'm not gonna go over and say hello or something like that. Whereas you're just like, hey, my name's Bradley, whatever it is, which is pretty sick, man.
Yeah, cool.
It's a good fucking quality to have.
Well, I always saw it as exposure, and I'm like, how much do you have to pay to get yourself on a billboard or on a TV advert, right?
Yeah. You
got to pay thousands. So what if I take an hour of my day to train someone, they put me on their Instagram or Instagram story?
Yeah.
I had clients who are getting 200,000-300,000 views on their stories.
Yeah, mate, that's mental.
Right, so, I charge how much I charge. I was like, I lose that certain amount of money, but those 300,000 people seeing who I am, potentially follow me, and then following my business or paying into my business, that's where you earn your money.
100%.
So you got to be smart.
But I think people also, like, you've been putting in that hustle for a while, especially on socials. Yeah. I'd probably say, because I've only started. I've been a personal trainer for like 10 years.
Yeah.
But realistically, socials or people starting to know who I am has only been like maybe 2 years.
Yeah, and your growth has been sick, mate.
Yeah, I'm very grateful. It's been sick, but you've been at it for a while, innit?
Yeah.
Like, when did you start doing that stuff on socials?
Started at 6 years ago. 6 years ago. Fuck. This is when Instagram just turned into that 15-second video.
Oh,
and you
okay,
had to, and like I tried to show 4 exercises, and I sped them up so quick. Honestly, you look back, if you got time to scroll all the way down, you'll be like, wow, his Instagram was bad. Okay. But the hustle was there.
Yeah, the hustle was there.
And no one else was doing it, so it was new, it was fresh.
And I think this is an important thing as well, because like, no one else is doing it.
Yeah.
Now every motherfucker is doing it.
And some people are doing it too late.
Yes.
Even if some people got really good content, it's actually too late for them.
It's too late. And I think even, because let's be honest, bro, you and me, I think we're good personal trainers, right? we're not the smartest fucking personal trainers when it comes to compare ourselves to the Martin McDonald, to all of these people. Yeah. They're way more intelligent than us, right?
Mate, I had to put my hands up all the time.
All the time, same. And they're people that I reach out to when I need anything. But all I know is I know I'm good with people and I know all the basic fundamentals to get something across. Yes. I think the really smart personal trainers and the smart people that are creating content, I think they're missing a big point in actually getting people's attention.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
I know you get a lot of girls' attention with your abs and that, bro.
No, but I've had a few conversations with the likes of my mate Dan Lawrence, who's one of the best. Yeah. Knowledge-wise, he's the best, and I sponge on a lot of knowledge from him. And we was in Bali together, and I just said to him, mate, stop worrying about trying to reach that 100,000 followers, or he only had 7,000 followers at the time. Yeah. I said, worry about those 7,000 followers and really master your knowledge to them, because they follow you for a reason, because you have got that knowledge. Yeah. And if you master those 7,000 people will buy into you. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So 100%. It doesn't matter about how many followers you got. It's about mastering the followers that you already have. Exactly. And if you gain a few more followers, then great. And then he goes, you know what, fair enough. Like, I guess I'm a little bit more commercial. Yeah. Brands like working with me. I create good content. And yes, I'm a good personal trainer. But I'm not the highest of the highest of the highest. People who have massive degrees. They've been in the game for 20 years.
But the mad thing is, and I've got, so again, if it wasn't for those people, I don't think we would have the knowledge that we do when it comes to training people. Yeah. But so I think there is an element of where if you compare even the fucking lives you were doing at fucking COVID, how many people were you getting? You were getting 3,000-4,000 people. Yeah, right?
Mate. I was ranking. To be fair, I was ranking them in, mate. I was nervous to begin with because I wasn't sure, because you know what Instagram's like.
I know.
If I had only 20 people doing my live workouts, it would have been very embarrassing and it would have hit my ego hard.
I know. And
then I'd have been like,
ego is the enemy. We've got to let that go, innit?
Oh. But luckily for me, it just grew and grew and grew. Yeah. So, which obviously motivated me to carry on. And from that, I've now got the confidence to then build obviously a new platform and then an app, and hopefully it will do well.
And the mad thing is, like, that person that is caring too much about building the knowledge, which is great. Yeah. Sometimes you need to stop and understand that you don't need that much to be able to help someone. Yeah. And for example, you were getting 4,000 people on that live each morning, twice a day, right? You're doing twice a day, and you were getting them active. Yeah. Now that's a big fucking impact. And I think people find it very hard. Personal trainers find it very hard to find the balance. I think they're worried about what other personal trainers 100%. Might think. And do you know what I mean?
Mate, I've been in that bracket.
Yeah.
Especially when I was 20 training like Theo Walcott and John Terry. Probably I was way too early in my career. Yeah. I shouldn't have been training like Theo at the time, but I did my best. Yeah. And I did actually a very good job. Yeah. I actually spoke to a lot of personal trainers to say, look, what should I do, etc. Yeah. And you have to do that. You can't be afraid to ask. Now I'm 26, I've gained that experience and I've got no problem training a Premier League footballer now. No problem at all. But yeah, it's that thing, what are they going to say? Oh, don't want to do that because they might think that they might just like... So hang on a minute, mate. Yeah. You could be earning a lot more money than you're earning if you just focused on, obviously, that those people of the world. And I've said this to loads of personal trainers. Don't focus on that small 1%. Focus on the 20% who just need the basics.
Yeah. And you got to think of like... I don't know, you probably same as well. You know that feeling when when you're playing youth football or whatever it is, and then like you first meet a Premier League footballer or someone big. Yeah. You get a bit. I was nervous when I first met people that I look up to, in the sense that I want to be that person playing Premier League football or whatever it is. And now when you're training them, it's pretty fucking cool. Yeah. But then you're also thinking, fuck, this is a little bit nerve-wracking because we're only personal trainers, and these guys get paid so much to do what they do, and they have strength and conditioning coaches in their clubs, but they're coming to you for a fucking reason. Yeah. And I think a lot of personal trainers and a lot of people in general, with whatever they do, they need to embrace that power that they have, and sometimes that stop and think and go, hold on, I must be a little bit special if he's coming to me. Do you know what I mean?
Well, my experience with Theo Walcott, he didn't get into the England squad for the Euros. He was fuming. He was fuming. Yeah. And he rang me up and said, look, I need to get fit. Next year I need to showcase what England, basically what they were missing. Yeah. And that year he banged in 20 goals.
Yeah,
As a Spurs fan, I'm helping an Arsenal player. I did my job.
Yeah.
But at the time, Arsenal gave him his pre-season program was the same as Mertesacker.
Okay.
Yeah.
What?
So
the same thing?
So Theo Walker said, look, my program is the same as Mertesacker.
Yeah.
I need to be doing something. Like he's a stiff centre back.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So I said, okay, let's focus on this. Let's focus on this. You've had loads of injuries with your hamstrings. Let's focus on building strength in your glutes, your hammies, your core, and let's do all those sprint drills that are going to get you sharp. So when you're ready, you're
on it. Yeah.
And he banged in 20 goals that season.
But that's good.
Yeah.
And you turn around and be like,
I was I helped him. No, obviously I helped him, but definitely
Of course, I think even the fact that, because footballers, athletes in general, it's bad to say they don't know what they're doing when it comes to like training in the gym
and nutrition.
They don't know.
No.
They don't know
Mad,
much, because they're like, which I think is also one of their strengths is kind of not caring so much. Because I think one of my biggest flaws when playing football and never actually got to a level where I got big time is I cared too much.
Yeah.
I was like too careful with my food, with this, with that. I've got like one of my best mate, Hector. He's at Fulham. He's playing Premier League now.
Yeah.
Man can just have a cheeseburger probably before a game and he'll step on and he'll have a sick game.
I know.
Which is such a good quality to have as well. But it must have felt nice knowing like Theo Walker, 20 goals. I helped him actually.
Yeah, obviously that was the majority of him, but I feel like I did help him, especially with his mentally going into a new season fired up.
What are you close with your family? I know you said with the Nando's thing you were getting your family.
Me and my family are very close. My sister works for me.
Oh, sick. Does she?
Yeah. My sister works for me. So I've employed my sister for 3-4 years now.
Sick. As like a PA sort of thing?
As a PA, she helps me email, she helps me write my blogs.
Yeah,
she's very good at English, mate.
Yeah. I'm shit as well.
Obviously, you got to know your strengths.
Yeah.
The biggest billionaires of the world, they know their strengths.
Yeah.
And if they ain't got that strength, they'll employ someone else, right?
But this is this is another thing. The biggest.
You can't do everything.
You can't do everything, and I think the moment you understand and learn that, and take that across, because it is hard. Because even when you hand something, the smallest work to someone, you're worried that they're not going to put 150% as you would.
Yeah.
Luckily, it's your sister, which is great.
Yeah, it's sick. Like things with my sister, so she helped me write my book. So when I got my first book deal, it took me a day to write literally a page, and that first page was rubbish. You know what I mean? So all the knowledge was in my head, but I just struggled to get it on paper. Where my sister was incredible, and I wrote down all the bullet points. I sat down with her. Okay, let's talk about this in this section. Yeah. And she just banged it out. So change that, and she made it work.
Oh, sick!
So you work as a team, and if I write a long Instagram post, something like motivational, for example, I'll write it and then I'll copy and then I send it to her. She sends it back, improved English, and it's up there.
I'm glad you said that because I do that too. Right, I do that too. I do that with people that are close to me. I send it off to them, and they send it back to me, and I'm like, yes, fucking amazing.
Yeah,
and I'm glad you said it as well because a lot of people don't admit their weakness. Their weaknesses, which is probably one of our weaknesses as well. Is my grammar's fucking awful, man. I'm dyslexic as fuck. Yeah. Like I'm so bad. Like
but that's not gonna stop you from being successful, is it? You got different strengths and you got different.
Exactly. And I think that's what a lot of people should concentrate on more so. You said I know you're close with your family, which is one of the reasons why I like you, which is because I'm like the same. Yeah. And I know, have you got niece and nephews?
Yeah, I got a little niece. Yeah.
You spend a lot of time with them, right?
Yeah. I go over there all the time. She loves seeing the dog, innit? So.
Man like Roots.
Man like Roots.
What Roots? Okay. I noted this down. I was like, man like Roots, because Roots reminds me of the dogs that I see in Bali.
Yeah. He's from St. Lucia, so he's a Caribbean dog.
So hold on.
So this is the story. So I went over to St. Lucia.
Yeah.
On a nice holiday, 10 days in St. Lucia. Incredible place if you've never been.
Yeah.
And this amount of stray dogs running around was mad. And they were beautiful dogs as well. They were like half lab, half whippet looking.
Yeah.
And then these are athletic dogs. Anyway, a little puppy ran across the road one night, and I stopped the car. I picked him out of the bush, and I pretty much saved him. He was covered in fleas, covered in worms. We fed him that night, took him to the vets the next day. I said, look, what do I need to do to get him back to the UK? To get him adopted. Because I was living in a flat in Ealing Broadway at the time, wasn't allowed dogs.
Yeah.
I was like, well, let's at least take him back to the UK and get him adopted. Fell in love with the dog. He flew over to Gatwick.
First class or?
I don't know. cost me cost me dough, but
did it?
Yeah. Well, to be fair, I made actually a GoFundMe page, thinking, "Oh, mate, it helped me out a little bit."
Yeah.
End up making 1,500 quid.
Yeah.
And then I paid an extra 1,500 quid, so it cost $3,000 to get routes over it. With
My God!
with all the bills, all the.
Hey, do you reckon you could do that with one of my uncles from Turkey? Yeah, you got him over.
Got him over and fell in love with him, man. I didn't end up adopting him.
Fuck, that's sick.
Yeah, and he's sick.
I didn't realise, because I was like, when I first started following you and I saw, I swear, Man Like Root's going to get blue tick before I do, bro. When I saw it, I was like, fuck, dog reminds me so much of like the dogs in Bali.
Yeah.
And I love the street dogs because they're in Turkey, they're everywhere. And the street dogs, they've got so much character.
Mate, they're smart. They have to be smart.
And you know the dogs I see, like, I live in Wandsworth now, right?
Yeah.
Because when you go from like Tottenham, East London, you go from seeing staffs, bulldogs, to Labradoodles and Labradors and all that shit, right? And in my head, I'm like, fucking hell, man, you dogs are pussy holes. Yeah,
it's true.
You dogs are like, and you got like Man Like Roots running around with character. Is he like, can you control him when you take him to like a pub or something like a?
Yeah, I've trained him really well, mate. You got to be the alpha male.
Yeah.
I used to watch The Dog Whisperer with Caesar.
Yeah.
And so I've learned a few things from him, and he's very, very good. In the park, he plays with all sorts of dogs, mate.
Yeah. Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
What? Okay, so football.
Yeah.
When did you start playing?
Mate, since age of, I had two older brothers.
Yeah.
One at the time was at Chelsea, one was at Brentford.
Oh fuck you! So your family's a very football family. Oh,
very
sick!
football
Love
family.
that. Yeah, love that.
And just watching my brothers play was like, and my sister played for Brentford as well.
Oh really?
Yeah, sister played football as well.
Where's your family actually from though?
Dad grew up in North London.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which is why you're a Spurs fan.
So I'm a Spurs fan. And Mum grew up in West Ealing, West London.
Where in North London?
It was right near Pinner.
Okay, all right. So he's a big Spurs fan.
Yeah.
Okay, which is why you are.
Yeah,
all right, cool.
Yeah, so from the age of 6, I was playing football. I signed for Chelsea Academy from the age of 7.
Sick.
So from the age of 7, I'm going to be a footballer.
Okay, yeah.
I'm going to be a footballer.
You put it in your head.
Put it in there. I'm going to
be
be a footballer, mate.
You're already looking at cars and that.
Yeah. I was like, I'm going to be a footballer. My brother was playing for England at the time. I was going to be a footballer.
Was he?
Yeah, he played for England from the age under 16s all the way to under 20s, and then he played for Republic Ireland under 21s.
Oh snap!
Yeah, he was very close, mate.
How old is he?
He's 32 now. Like,
he's not playing no.
No.
Yeah,
Things didn't work out, and
yeah.
he's been fortunate. He's been working for Chelsea Academy for a number of years now. He's doing really well under 18s
sick.
now.
Okay, wicked.
So things didn't work out for him. So yes, from the age of 7, I was at Chelsea, all the way up to the age of 16.
Yeah.
Best child of my life, mate. I remember all my mates getting up to all mischief.
Yeah.
Being able to go to cinema on Saturday and all that. I was so dedicated to playing football, mate.
Yeah.
Like, I was lucky to go away to Portugal, to Italy, to Spain. I was playing against Barcelona, Benfica.
Oh,
I was playing Real Madrid. I was like, I'm gonna be a footballer. Like, this was sick.
Yeah.
So I had a sick childhood. Unfortunately, things didn't work out.
Yeah.
Chelsea. I remember Chelsea said, "Oh, we're looking to sign a lad from I think he was at PSV at the time, Nathan Aki."
Okay. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
he played at Reading, innit?
No, Nathan Aki went to Bournemouth from Chelsea. Now he's at Man City.
Oh shit! Yeah.
So basically, he said, "Look, we're bringing in a lad called Nathan Aki. We're looking at Nathan Aki.
Yeah.
So it's probably best for you.
Yeah.
Like you can say at Chelsea because we had a very good relationship with my brother being there.
Yeah.
But we would advise you to move on, and like loads of players do, they get released and they end up doing better than some players who still at.
Yeah.
So I left Chelsea and I decided to go QPR.
Yeah.
Being a West London boy.
Yeah.
Probably should have gone to a better academy.
Yeah.
To be honest, it wasn't as great as academy.
Because going from Chelsea Academy to that was
a
huge difference.
Oh, massive, mate.
Really?
Massive.
From like the coaches to
coaching to facilities to it was massive, mate. But I think in QPR was a smaller club at the time. I was like, I'll potentially hopefully get I'll get into the first team quicker.
Yeah.
As you'd think. But then Tony Fernandes came in and they started buying everyone, innit?
Oh.
Yeah, and it was tough. Yeah,
I think that's probably hard though, because you're going from one of the biggest clubs in the world.
Yeah.
To then go into other clubs, nothing unless you're going to like a Barca or a United or whatever. The where you're going to train and the coaches are probably not going to be as good.
Nah.
So that must have been at that age like, fuck,
yeah,
I'm done. I can't be a footballer now or whatever. Did you have those thoughts, or were you still like, no?
I still thought, do you know what? Okay, if I'm not going to make it in the Prem, then you got the Championship, you got the League One, and then from there as a youngster you can push on. And then like some of my friends have done, they've even gone Conference Prem on the way, worked their way up. Look, I did my ACL at 16-year-old, which was tough.
Oh,
yeah, so I was out for a good old year. But that's when I learnt my trade about nutrition and obviously the body, really. So that's when I knew if things don't work out, I could potentially go down the personal training route.
Which at the time wouldn't have been cool.
No.
Personal training, now everyone wants to do it.
Yeah.
And I feel like when we probably started, it wasn't the coolest thing.
No.
Now it's the thing to do, right?
Yeah, now it's cool.
Yeah.
Because of social media. I think, is it cool to be a personal trainer, or is it cool just because you got followers?
That's exactly. Well, that's a fair fucking point.
So long story short, football didn't work out for me. But I started my personal training career at the age of 20.
Yeah.
Still could have played decent football at a decent level, but I decided to do something new. And to be honest, mate, it's paid off.
Yeah. No, it's good. It's good. And I think one thing, like for the parents that are listening, is I think making your kids play a team sport. Yeah. I think I've got majority of my qualities from even the days where I didn't want to go training. My dad would force me to go.
Yeah.
He'd be like, no, you're going.
Yeah.
Like I used to love
cold Tuesday nights.
Yeah. Cold. And I used to be like, Dad, no. And I used to sit in front of Nickelodeon. He used to grab me. He's like, no, you're going training.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And I think that sort of discipline, the confidence that you build with teammates, the banter in the changing room, you know, the friends that you make, I think it helps us with the skills that we have now with anything that you do. Yeah. You know, I mean, you know what it's like. I mean, I know what it's like seeing an office worker or someone that has played a sport at a decent level and someone that hasn't. You can see like the confidence just leaking from them. Do you know what I mean?
And it's social skills as well.
Yeah.
So for the age of 7, I was interacting with so many different, I guess, races, people from different backgrounds, different parts of London. So as I got older, I understand it. Like I've got loads of friends from there. Yeah. And I grew up in Ealing, where Ealing was half posh. Yeah. And half of it was just like normal, like. Yeah. And those posh people, they couldn't understand being around certain types of people.
No, I know.
And I think growing up playing in sports, especially football, you're gonna have such a good social life as a kid.
Yeah, 100%.
You're gonna have such a good social life.
I can imagine. I haven't ever seen you play football, but I know.
Yeah.
You're that typical English lad. That. Do you sulk when you lose?
Yeah, I'm a winner.
Yeah, 100%. I know. You're like, I bet you were the one that was crying, innit, when you were younger.
No, I'm gunning people as well, but you were rubbish today.
Really?
Yeah, I was so competitive, mate.
Okay, good. I like that because I know exactly what sort of player you're like. And I'm a centre back, and I'm like, yes, I fucking love a player like that.
But mate, I've taken that into my business though, because I'm a winner, and do you know what I mean?
And that's exactly one of the skills that people should take across. And I think people sometimes scared to even say like be confident. Or even competitive. I think being competitive is like very healthy. Yeah. Because I get the whole mentality of everyone's a winner, but everyone's not a fucking winner. Well, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, mate. I can't stand it when I see kids these days, like they play a football tournament and they all get the same medal.
Oh, I hate that. I hate that.
Like, nah.
I hate it, bro.
Because where's that winning mentality?
Where's the hunger?
Yeah. Where's that winning mentality? Or you're losing and that hurts. So then next time you play, you're gonna go even harder. Yeah. Where's that mentality?
This is very big in Australia. I remember this. My ex was a teacher in Australia, and she used to tell me the system, and I used to be like, "But hold on, that kid came last. Yeah, the fuck is that about? Yeah. Why is he getting a medal?" So he thinks he doesn't have to work harder.
Yeah, of course.
Now, no pressure to the kid. I know there's going to be one snowflake that's going to listen to this saying, Diren, how could you say that about a kid? But listen, this sort of stuff for a kid, I think, is so beneficial for their growth. Because, for example, you win a medal, we're in the same school, I didn't win one. I'm like, fuck, I need to work harder to beat Bradley or even to get close to Bradley. Yeah. And that's going to make me work hard for that. Yeah. Whereas if I got a medal and I got the reward already, then what's the point of working hard?
And those skills you're going to learn, which you're going to take into your business or whatever you're going to do.
Everything. Exactly. Even something as small as, like, you get people saying, hey, Diren, how do you build a social media? How do you do this? How do you do that? Post every single motherfucking day, bro. Yeah. And how often do you post? They don't. So I'm like, how do you expect to Or someone that wants to lose weight, getting better body composition.
Yeah.
You train every day or every other day, whatever it is. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think people need to do like the stuff sometimes that they don't enjoy.
Yeah, of course.
To be able to at least appreciate when you do like win.
Oh mate, when I started my personal training career, I didn't enjoy it to begin with. It was hard, mate. I used to wake up at 5:30 in the morning, leave the house at 5:45. First client at 6:15. I used to cycle in the rain. First month I was offering 3 sessions, earning nothing. I earned £40. First month of Virgin Active at the park.
Oh fuck, those bastards take half your money as well, innit?
Yeah, it was a nightmare, mate. But after 6 months, mate, I got out of Virgin Active. I did my thing. I learnt my trade in 6 months, and I knew with the ambition I have, I can't stick around Virgin Active for too long.
No, especially when I think that's why it's great also being self-employed. Like everything that you do is you're working for your business, which is like very motivating. And with like PT and pretty much, well, you are a celebrity PT. Do you know what I mean? I know there's a lot of people that say they are when they haven't even trained anyone. Whereas you've actually got a big list of people that you've trained. Now, the people that you've trained have qualities and skills that put them in a place of where they are, where they're in that bracket of being a celebrity, right? So were you learning things off like the footballers, the other big celebrities that you trained? Were you learning stuff of them? Or was it always one way?
No, 100%. You're always learning about them. For example, there's celebrities that were living in incredible houses, and I was learning about property. They're teaching me how the ropes about property. I had people in the TV business, and they were teaching me about TV. If I ever wanted to go in there, these are the people you need to meet.
Exactly.
So there's so many perks, so there's so many connections that you can meet from these type of people.
Exactly.
So you learn from every day. And I always say you learn from idiots every day as well, because you learn not to be an idiot.
Exactly. But I feel like even with the people in the TV, you obviously Caroline Flack, one of your good friends, which you don't have to talk about, by the way. Right. But
well, we can talk about what we're doing to.
That's exactly what I was gonna say, and. You introduced me to her at the Soho Festival.
And she was sick, wasn't she?
She was, mate, we had a great time. We were fucking dancing around. It was so good. But that was the side of her. She was with her friends and people that she knew. And I only saw that side. Someone bubbly, someone on TV that I presume to be very fucking happy. Right?
Oh, she was brilliant, mate.
Yeah. But like, I guess you don't see the pressure that social media, TV, or whatever it is, can put an effect on people that really with our mental health.
Well, I just recently watched Social Dilemma on Netflix.
Mate, it's fucked, isn't it?
Yeah, it's fucked.
And
I see it in our industry we're in now.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of girls always talking about, and I say girls because it is majority of girls, they're constantly saying, my mental health, I feel bad, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, well, take yourself out of it. Take yourself out for it for a couple of days, which I've learned how I've had to do, because I used to struggle sometimes seeing the trolls and stuff. Take yourself away.
Yeah.
Deep breath and just focus on your goal. Set yourself a goal and just focus on that. And only surround yourself with good people.
Yeah.
But
you got to focus on yourself.
Yeah, 100%.
And I think people get lost on fucking socials. Yeah. We've all been there. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I've had my moments where I'm like, I can't think of content today.
Yeah.
I feel a bit blank if I don't post. And then sometimes you see someone doing a fucking amazing post and you're like, fuck, I need to do something.
Yeah.
But then that's kind of like pressure that we don't really need.
No.
Do you know what I mean? And I think we do that sometimes naturally, like accidentally or whatever. And like you said, you gotta take yourself out of it, right?
Yeah, 100%.
And would you say you've had your moments like that?
Yeah, big time. I remember the days I used to post 3 times a day. I was just like, just thinking about followers, and I realised, hang on a minute, the quality of content I'm doing is actually not that great.
Okay, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So I take a seat back now, and if I don't post for 4 days, it doesn't bother me anymore.
Yeah, that's good.
Because I know the next post I'm going to do is going to be of good quality, and it's going to serve people. And to be fair, people are getting bored of being on Instagram all the time and seeing constant this, constant that. So they want to see quality if they are going to see something.
That's why they're going to listen to this.
Exactly.
That's why they're going to listen to this. But would you, how do you deal with, you must have got some negativity on social media, like we all have. Do you know what I mean?
Especially in my early days as a PT. Obviously, I had a lot of hate from PTs.
Yeah, because I bet they were thinking, who the fuck is this?
Yeah, so this 20-year-old lad who's just stopped being a footballer, just been in the PT game for, a year.
Yeah.
and he's training like John Terry, Jamie Redknapp, etc. And you've done a degree and you've been in the PT game for 10 years and you're fuming. Of course you are.
Of course you are.
So I used to get a lot of hate, you know. And to be fair, I didn't crumble.
Yeah.
I just made sure I learned every single day.
Yeah.
And make sure that I was good at my job. And if I wasn't good at my job, mate, I wouldn't have been consistent with those clients. They would have sacked me off.
Yeah.
So,
But I think even like at 20, like I remember. Do you want water?
Yeah, go on.
When as you can see, it's a very casual podcast. Like I don't like. I've heard podcasts where it's like fucking interviews. Bro. I'm like, no, this isn't a job interview, fam.
It's conversation.
You know what I mean? Yeah. And I think one of the things, like when I was like 19. When I first started working in the gym, I was 19. I started at reception and became PT and whatever. And then I've kind of seen the whole process. And me personally, I consider myself as a doer.
Yeah.
Right? If I get an opportunity tomorrow, I'm going to fucking do it.
Yeah.
And I learn off it like that.
Yeah, whether you're ready for it or not. Of course.
I'm like, I learn so much better like that instead of say, let me read a fucking book over this topic.
Yeah.
I can't do that, man. My brain don't function like that.
You don't succeed being in your comfort zone at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Unless there are some people, there's this type of person, there's this type of person.
Yeah.
And you have to accept that sometimes these people are like that and there's some people like this. But if you really want to succeed and really reach your goals, you have to come outside your comfort zone.
You got to...
Mate, I remember I went on live TV for the first time for Sky News, right?
Oh yeah, you've been on a few times, right?
I've been on a few times now. Yeah. But the first time they took me in the studio, right? My hands were sweating. I could feel the sweat dripping on my fingers. And I learned. I revised what I was going to say. I knew I was only there for 2 minutes, but what I wanted to say, I revised hard. And I was like, sick. I've got this covered.
Yeah.
As soon as they went, we're live in 5, 4, 3, mate. I went blank. I went blank, and you could just see it. And the geezers asked me a question, and I've gone, fuck, I don't know what to say.
Yes.
And then luckily, it was probably only 2 seconds. But those 2 seconds felt like a minute. Luckily, I got it together, and then as soon as I said that first line, I went, bosh. Relax, and then you can go.
I know how that feels because that's happened to me on stage.
Yeah.
Where you're like, I'm on stage. I was on stage with James, and then some topic came up, and I was like, "Fuck!" I was like, this pause is only. I know it's like 2 seconds, but brother,
you're thinking the world that everyone's thinking.
I'm thinking that, and I'm thinking, I can feel everyone waiting for it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And it's like,
but you got to throw yourself in those situations if you're going to learn. I didn't have any media training. I just went for it.
Yeah, same. And and then after that, when you are in that situation again, you're way more composed. It's like being match fit, right?
Yeah.
It's like being match fit. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
You know that first rusty touch when you play a big game. You're like, oh, I've got it out now.
But now, mate, I've been on Loose Women and sex like that. It's sweet.
What was Loose Women like?
The first time was a bit of an embarrassment. Like if you go on YouTube and look at it.
You know what? I feel like I haven't seen this side of you where you talk about it like this. So I'm glad. Yeah, go on.
First time they said we want to come you on and discuss how people can work out from home.
Yeah.
I was like, I swear I can do that. You can minimal equipment, etc. They get on. They go, okay, here's a Hoover, here's a broom, and we want you to make a funny scene. I was like, what?
What?
Last minute. I thought I was sitting down to discuss.
Yeah.
So I had all my points and everything I wanted to talk about, which was actually going to help people, the viewers.
Yeah.
Loose Women, majority of the viewers are women at home, mums at home, etc.
Yeah.
So this is going to be great for them, beneficial for them. They had Rylan on the show, right? So me and Rylan are squatting while cleaning the windows. It was pathetic. And they were perving on me as well, to be fair.
Yeah.
I was like, what? No, this is poor.
But this is the mad thing. See, with you, you're a good-looking lad, so even if the exercise was dead, I think people are just appreciating the fucking view, innit?
Don't get on, exposure, get your name out there, innit? So
exactly.
But the next time I went on it, I was like, no, if I'm going to go on it, they need to show me respect, and I'll sit there and I can talk. And I did a transformation with one of the loose women called Syra, and she
I saw.
Yeah. But again, as you grow and get more credible, then obviously people can take you seriously.
But I think it's fucking good because you learn from it, right?
Yeah, big time.
Because I'm not gonna lie, Brad. If I saw that video, I'd be like, Brad, what the fuck are you doing, bro?
I know. I was like, no.
But sometimes you have to do that to for them to call you back in.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Well, you know when celebrities go on these TV shows and they show their early starts to their career, and everyone laughs at them. Everyone has those moments. It's about growing, isn't it?
It's about growing. That's right. So So going back to the mental health thing, and we
Yeah.
spoke a little bit about Caroline Flack, and I
Yeah.
saw you were on live TV the other day talking about this, right?
Yeah.
Because they were talking about mental health and bringing more awareness, and the fact that we could be possibly going into another lockdown.
Yeah, which is going to cause even more mental health.
Even more, and the worst bit is, bro, we're going into winter.
Yeah.
So it's
the
like,
flu season's there already. Like
it's there. Exactly.
I've got my views on the whole situation, but
Yeah,
I'm not the Prime Minister, so I better keep it
yeah,
quiet.
yeah. But so what are you doing for Caroline Flack and mental health? And
So obviously Caroline passed away, and it was a very, very tough time for everyone. Like,
Yeah.
It hit me hard, mate. It hit me hard. I was so shocked. I didn't believe it, mate. I couldn't
I
put
know,
my
but
head
you
around
went,
it.
you went a little bit quiet
I
on
went
socials
quiet.
for a while.
Of course, mate.
Yeah.
You do. That's just
Yeah.
my natural response.
Yeah.
I needed to take time to Anyway, and one thing I'll never forget when I was walking down the King's Road, because we used to train like 5 times a week,
Yeah.
walking down the King's Road, and she said, Bradley, 2020 is going to be your year. I can feel it. It's going to be your year.
Yeah.
So I've always got that at the back of my mind. When I think Caroline, I remember she said that to me. So
Okay.
that motivates and inspires me. And then
Yeah.
one day when I got so upset, and I said, you know what, we need to do something powerful for Caroline. We need to do something that's great for her name, because she was such an amazing person. Every time a fan came up to her, she was so nice to them. I've seen
Yeah.
other celebrities who haven't been like that. So I knew she was a genuine person.
Yeah.
And I was like, nah, we need to do something to really to create awareness about mental health
Yeah.
and her love in memory.
Yeah.
And I thought, do you know what, we need to do a hike. Let's do a hike. Let's get some of her celebrity friends, her fans and family, and let's do this all together as a collective, and let's raise serious amounts of money and awareness, and it'll be big. And I'm really excited for it, mate.
When are you doing it?
We've had to postpone it because of COVID, but spring next year.
Okay, sick, wicked. And a lot of people going to come through.
So because of COVID, we're only allowed a small amount of numbers.
Okay.
But
you're going to raise money?
We're going to raise big money. With the celebrities I've got on board, I can name 2 because they've announced it themselves. So Louise Redknapp and Ollie Murs.
Oh, sick. Oh, that's big.
Yeah. So we've got some other bigger ones as well.
Yeah, wicked.
So I'm buzzing for it, mate.
Oh, wicked. Yeah. Louise Redknapp's nice.
Yeah, she's sick.
Oh, I met her at that event we was at. Remember that boxing event?
Yeah.
She was having that photo shoot and I just jumped in the
picture. Yeah.
She probably thought, oh,
I've been very fortunate to train some good celebrities. I've had a couple who I won't mention, but they're nice.
Have you got like an experience with, you don't have to mention name, but like, is there a story where you're like, fuck, you're an idiot?
So, no one knows this. So,
okay.
It was a top designer of a top brand. Now I'm talking not Nike, Adidas. I'm talking about
Dolce, that sort of stuff.
Yeah, that big,
sort of yeah.
So I got asked to train this individual.
Yeah.
And honestly, mate, he was sexually harassing me big time, mate.
Bro, wait, go on, carry on.
Sexually harassed me big time. I'm like, is this how it works in this world? Because I was thinking this might be my step way into the fashion world. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the geezer is literally grabbing onto dumbbells and stuff like it's something else. He actually asked his PA if I could mobilize him in his bedroom before the workout.
Bro.
This is what I mean. I'm like, wow. And I was like, no. So I trained him for 25 minutes. I said, sorry, mate, that ain't for me. I don't care who you are.
Who the fuck you are.
Nah, I don't care who the fuck you are, mate.
Fuck.
Yeah, mate. It happens, man.
It happens, I know. But you know what's mad? Imagine how women feel with some of their bosses in corporate worlds.
I know.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's fucked,
it's
innit?
fucked.
I've got a little. I didn't get to that level, but someone messaged manager, was like, "Hey, we want to book Diren in for a week. Anywhere that he wants to go, anywhere we can meet up, anywhere in the world, we'll pay for everything.
Yeah,
we'll get him over.
Yeah.
For a whole week, 24/7. Want him to like prep meals and all of this shit. And I knew this guy was, and I looked at his Instagram. Jets, that, with all the top models, fashion. And I've heard a few stories in fucking fashion with this sort of shit.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, and I was like, and I said, bruv, this guy's gonna be some high maintenance motherfucker.
Yeah,
and I was like, I can't. Like, I said, cook food and shit. I was like, no, I'm not doing that, bro. Number one, he's going to be disappointed. Yeah. Number two, you know what I should have done? I should have took the job for banter, then bought a flight for my mum.
Yeah, exactly.
And get her to cook. And I said to manager, I was like, offer fucking something stupid, like 10, 20, 30 grand or something dumb. And then if he says and then I'll think about it, but there is no way there's no way it's going to happen. And I know for a fact it would have been a similar experience that
you just don't know. It's one of those ones that could be the best thing in the world, or it could have been my situation, worst thing that you could even think of.
The mad thing is about that is, I think people with that sort of power, like the person that you trained at that time, they know the power that they have.
Yeah,
a lot of people in that situation would fucking crumble.
Yeah.
Do as they're told, and And the truth is, not everyone is mentally as strong as us to turn around and be like, no. And then, next thing you know, you're being sexually harassed.
Well, luckily for us, we've got other things going. So I was like, I don't particularly need you. It was just going to be a little bonus if I was eventually get into that fashion world.
Yeah.
But look, that's life, man. You're always going to get those type of people in the world. You just got to avoid them.
Brothers went into the gym. Man started bringing baby oil.
Yeah, fuck me, mate.
Oh fuck yeah, that would be a fucking that would be mess.
Yeah.
So I want to hear what's the opinion on COVID? You were gonna say something.
Opinion on COVID, right? So the young and healthy,
Yeah.
fit and healthy. It's not. I've had a few mates, especially a lot of footballers I know who've had COVID.
Yeah.
It doesn't affect them.
Yeah.
It doesn't affect the young and healthy. So they potentially, for me, carry on. Crack on.
I hear you.
The elderly, those who are most vulnerable,
Stay at home
and isolate, and it's up to you if you want to go out. It's survival of the fittest in a way.
It's fucked.
But I'm just thinking to myself, okay, one more potential lockdown. Let's see where we are. Let's see where the deaths are at.
Yeah.
And if the deaths aren't sky high,
then
we have to go back to normal. We have to,
Yeah.
because livelihoods are
Mate,
getting
a lot of
destroyed.
people are suffering from
And the
mental health.
suicide rates right now, in young men especially, is going off the roof because people are losing their jobs.
Yeah.
People can't pay their bills. People can't
think
achieve those goals.
Think about relationships. How many people would have broken up during fucking COVID?
Yeah, I know.
It's mad, isn't it? Like, so you're hanging out or seeing someone that you really like.
Yeah, I know, of course.
And then by the end of it, you're like, nah, if it weren't for COVID.
Yeah, I know. It's true.
It's true. It's fucked, isn't it?
But even relationships, it's livelihoods we're talking about. So I have my view. And I think the government have done a great job.
Yeah.
It's tough. Imagine you was Prime Minister now. It's probably the toughest job in the world right now.
Yeah, 100%.
But yeah, that's just my view. Being a fitness person, I am.
Yeah.
If you're fit and healthy, crack on. If you're not, isolate.
Yeah. I think because I'm supposed to support Smith on his tour next year, right?
Yeah.
And it begins in Australia, and I'm hoping to go there, and I should be alright to get in because I've got residency and stuff. But Australia hasn't. They actually haven't really had a peak.
Yeah.
So
it's mad what's happening in Australia now.
So it's mad. So it's like if it breaks out there, they're actually going to be behind us.
Yeah.
In the sense of we've had that peak, and we might have it again, and we might be fine by next summer.
Yeah.
But they might be. They might have to go completely.
Because I feel like the COVID here it's actually weakened, so that's why people probably aren't getting the symptoms like they were. Possibly,
yes. Yeah.
When Australia, they might.
Yeah.
Get it hard.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's weird what's happening in Australia, mate.
Yeah, it's mad. It's mad. The mad thing is, someone listening to this is going to go, fuck, look at these two fucking personal trainers trying to solve COVID.
Look, we're
fucking idiots.
It's just like, everyone's got an opinion.
Everyone's got an opinion. Everyone's got an opinion. What, you and me got something in common.
Yeah. We're ballers.
not yet. Nearly. A few more years, innit? But I had an app that kind of flopped.
Why did it flop for you?
Bruv, I don't know. It wasn't the people that made the app. It was, I think I didn't know exactly what I was doing or exactly what I wanted.
Yeah.
And it's hard. It's like you said, sometimes you have this idea in your brain, but it's so hard to fucking get it across to say someone else and then tell a tech person in a way that they're going to create whatever with their fucking coding and shit.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you can explain something, they might misunderstand, and the functionality is not exactly how you want it. And then it doesn't work. And I know you had some issues with like an app thing initially.
Well, my problem was I was wearing Adidas clothes.
Really?
Yeah, and it was stupid of me because now I'm with Under Armour.
Oh.
Yeah, you see. Yeah. So I spent a lot of money on my first run for the app.
Brother, I remember.
Yeah,
I remember.
I was excited.
This was like last summer,
and I was on the social media, guys, my app's coming out soon. No. So everyone's excited, right? And then I'm told we can't use it or it's not good enough.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, so that hit hard. But then do I say to my fellow guys I fucked up, it was my fault?
Yeah.
But it probably was my fault. And now in my new app, I filmed all the content again, mate. So I've spent a lot of money again.
Yeah,
it's not cheap to.
I know.
It's not cheap to rent out equipment.
I know.
It's not cheap to rent out a studio.
Yeah.
And this time I've paid for very good videographers.
Yeah.
Who know what they're doing.
Yeah.
And I'm working with Chrissy Seller.
Yeah.
Who's got her own app.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, cool.
She's killing it.
She's killing it.
I gave her a cheeky follow the other day.
Yeah. So Chrissy Seller is killing it. She's a good friend of mine.
Oh, yeah.
So she said, look, let me take you on board and we'll do your app together and we'll make sure it's done properly.
Yeah.
So it takes time, mate. It's not a click of a finger.
I know.
But I'm hoping it comes out late Jan.
Yeah.
Late
Again,
Jan.
even with her, like, she would have a team.
Oh, she's got a big team.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
she
would have a team.
She got a team 16. Team 16, 20.
That's what I'm saying. You can't do it on your own, man.
And you got to pay these people 30, 40 grand a year, mate.
Yeah, I know.
So you got to be earning the dough to have that team.
Yeah. And that's another thing.
No one can just say, oh, yeah, I got it now.
Yeah.
It's tough.
It's tough because it's like you're chasing volume.
Yeah.
And the mad thing is, I think sometimes when people think, like, when I have my Project X, for example, people think I've got 200 people signed up and they've all paid 150 quid or whatever it is. Yeah. And they think, oh, Diren just pocketed all that money. No. It don't work like that. No. You pay for the studios, the videos, the videographer, the tech guy, mate, the admin, the tax. Tax.
Yeah, tax has killed me, mate.
Do you know what I mean? I think I've grown up, bruv. Man registered for VAT.
Yeah. I had a big hit with tax once. I didn't realise. Like what I was earning, I thought that's my money. I can start spending that. Yeah. I thought I was a baller. Yeah. And then my sister goes, by the way, your tax is this in Jan. I was like, what? You know what I mean? And I've learned.
Heart falls out your ass, innit?
Yeah, you learn. So don't get wrong. If you in this industry, you can earn good money from. I know you don't like Instagram posts and all that.
No, I don't mind. I don't.
But for me, that's been a way because I've been able to work with good brands, and I've always said to myself, I got offered dough from bigger brands, and I said no to them because I didn't want to associate myself with that brand, and I chose another brand who paid me less, but I love that brand. That's always been me. So I have been very real, to be fair. And I know people don't like seeing ads, but people need to realise these ads are going to pay eventually for this app or this website. Yeah, that's going to benefit them.
But this is good,
and they need to support the journey.
But that's good because maybe your followers never heard that before. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? I've never heard that from you, so that's good to know. Yeah. It's not even like with the ads and stuff. Sorry, I don't care about it. Like, if Under Armour came to me and was like, "Hey, Diren, we want to do something with you," that's a company that's like, okay, hold on.
But that's respect because people see that paid ad and they go, "That's respect."
Exactly. It's like, fuck, Under Armour, The Rock, Bradley Simmonds. That's like, it's pretty sick. Do you know what I mean?
It's cool.
And that's why I think there'll be a time where I would do a collab with someone. Yeah. But at the minute, I still see myself as a baby in the game, and I'm still growing. And when there is a good time, and if a good brand comes through, if you're listening, Mike, if you're listening, and then I'll be like, yeah, cool, whatever. Do you know 100%. What I mean? Like, as long as it fits in with me, as long as it fits in with the free. Because one thing I don't like is I love my freedom. Yeah. And if I was not allowed to say something, I'd be like, bruv, nah, fuck you. Don't tell me what I can't say. I'll get frustrated. Because there must have been times where you've like maybe gone like, hold on, I can't maybe say that because I might lose.
Of course.
Or it might not look good for the brand.
Yeah, of course, 100%. Right? Well, the first time I went to Vegas, Snapchat at the time, there was no Instagram stories. Oh, yeah. I lost 3 big jobs. Shut up. Because I just forgot that I had followers and I was just enjoying my life.
You're being normal.
I thought my mates were seeing my stories. I didn't realise 10,000 people watching my... Oh, fuck. You know what I mean? So I lost... But again, that's when I was 21. You learn, you grow.
You learn, exactly. Yeah.
And now you have to be very professional. So there's... Like back in the day, I used to show everything on my stories. Yeah. So my stories were like... Now, mate, I've learned... People don't need to see that. That's my time to relax and switch off. Yeah, and I think influencers are starting to get it now. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm starting to get the idea of, you know what? I want to keep that private. Yeah, I want to keep some things in my life private because then I think you got nothing fucking special. Do you know what I mean? Like, and I feel like you need to, even times with family or if I'm out on dinner with a girl or whatever, and I'm like, no, you know what? I actually need to, and I've started doing this. 8 p.m. Yeah. I'm putting pressure on myself to like, okay, shut the fucking phone. Yeah. Put it aside. Yeah. And one of the hardest thing is, I know Lucy Lord, she was putting her phone outside of the room. Okay. And I'm gonna start trying that. Yeah. It's weird. It's like, you know, when your phone's not there, it's like you feel kind of lost. Yeah. And sometimes I feel like you lose opportunities if you don't reply back quick to this and to that. There is that barrier.
Yeah, it's course. Yeah. I'm in a bad habit at the minute actually because I'm really into the American election at the minute, right?
Really?
Yeah.
What? Wait, hold on. Why?
It's just, mate, it's like...
Does it fascinate you?
Yeah, it fascinates me. It's like a reality TV, mate. It's mad, like what's going on in America right now. So I'm in a bad habit where I watch one video on Facebook. Yeah. And you know how the algorithms, like social dilemma, today too. Next minute, it gives you another video. Yeah. And I'm like, within 2 hours, I'm like, where's that 2 hours gone? It's like, I'm looking at my clock, it's 1:30 in the morning. Like, it's dangerous, isn't it?
Bro, this is so funny. I'm getting to know you so much more. American politics, Bradley's into
mate, obviously I've got my opinion on it. I'm not going to share it, but it's mad what's happening in America in a minute. And so I need to come out of that. I've said to myself, whoa, I need to come out of that. I need to come out of that because it's not good.
Pay more attention to Boris.
Yeah. That's what I mean. Like, so but it's easy. It's easily done. It's easily done.
No, I hear you.
So easily done. But yeah, I'm gonna definitely take that on board. Try and cut off 9-10 o'clock.
9-10 o'clock. Put it aside. Go aside. What men's fucking health, bro.
Oh yeah.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah. So that was my goal, mate. So the way I see it, being the front cover of Men's Health is like winning the Champions League if you was a footballer.
Okay. Oh, that's a nice way to look at it.
That's the way I see it.
Can I ask you one thing about it? You don't have to say it.
Yeah.
Is Men's Health a job where you get paid?
No.
It's not.
You don't get paid.
Okay, so it's a title. Okay.
You don't get paid.
Okay. Because I reckon a lot of people would think, Men's Health, you probably got 50 bags for that.
No.
Nothing like that, yeah.
Bro, magazines ain't got the dough to do that.
Oh, really?
Everything's online now, mate.
Yeah,
it's
true.
tough. Men's Health biggest sell, they sell the most magazines in airports because you ain't got no Wi-Fi, so you're gonna buy a magazine for that 3-4 hour flight, right?
Oh,
you see it with COVID, mate. Their sales have
gone down.
Yeah, so everyone's affected anyway. But look, since I started as a personal trainer, I said, look, okay, and I started doing fitness modelling.
Yeah.
So as a personal trainer / fitness model, what is the goal? I was like front cover Men's Health all day. And like I mentioned just before, that is the Champions League as a fitness model, isn't it?
Yeah, that is pretty sick.
And I was buzzing. I was more buzzing when they phoned me up and said, we want you to be the front cover. And I was like, so I was like, boom, in the gym twice a day, grafting. Like, I mean, and I enjoyed it. Like when you have yourself a goal,
it's way better to like train towards it.
It's easier to train in it.
Yeah.
And then I achieved that, mate. But with me, as soon as it came out, I was like, okay, what's next,
bruv?
Do you get that mentality as well?
Yeah, bruv, it's fucking sick. It's like,
so everyone was celebrating for me. Everyone was like, oh, and I was like, yeah, it's done now. What's next? And that's my mentality. I'm not sure if that's good because sometimes you do have to picture yourself and celebrate.
Yeah.
But I wasn't that bothered about celebrating about it because I'm like, okay, what's next? But and I've got my mind on something else now.
But I think that's the difference between like people that are always that have so much drive, and maybe I think some people are naturally a bit more motivated than others, and I think motivation is something you can fucking force, and eventually you might create a habit out of it or whatever. But I feel like some people are naturally a little bit more driven. Like, it sounds weird, I was up this morning at 6 a.m. I went and trained before I came here, and when my alarm goes off, I'm excited to get up. Yeah. I'm excited to tackle the fucking day. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, of course. You enjoy your job, you enjoy your lifestyle, so it's easy to do that.
It's easy. And like you said, you accomplish one thing and you're like, what's next?
What's next?
And when people ask me, where do you see yourself next year or in 10 years or whatever? I'm like, whatever kind I'm doing now, but like 100 times better.
Yeah, cool.
Do you know what I mean? And I'm assuming it's the same with you. So like next year, what would your next big goal be? I know you got the app and the website.
Yeah, I want 10,000 subscribers using my live workouts to begin with.
Yeah.
And then with the app, I want 20,000 people using my app. That's the goal.
That's the goal.
That's a realistic goal for me.
Yeah.
I could easily say 1 million people. Now I'm being realistic with my goal.
Yeah.
And if I hit those goals, then I give myself another goal.
You get yourself another goal.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm aiming for.
That's good, man.
But with the whole magazine thing, like obviously I did GQ before that.
Oh no, because you're GQ trainer, PT.
Yeah, I was so GQ asked me to be the official trainer for GQ. Okay. Which was sick. So I did online workouts. I did stuff in the magazine.
Because those people get respect in it. Yeah,
GQ's like. Yeah, so from GQ, then Hugo Boss want you to wear their suit. Yeah, it's like GQ's sick. GQ's sick. But Men's Health is the Champions League, mate. I
saw you at a dinner with like AJ and that.
Yeah.
What's he like?
AJ's sick.
Is he a nice guy?
Yeah, AJ's sick.
Is he as down to earth as what he sees, or what we see on the media, or is it really good media training?
So Annie Joshua in media he's serious, he's professional. Off camera, we have, like you and me, we have banter, mate. Banter.
Okay.
And I've done a few shoots with him. Yeah. So we filmed something together, which hasn't been allowed to go show because of COVID. It stopped. Okay,
sick.
So hopefully that comes out. We did a challenge with Annie Joshua versus Bradley Simmonds.
Oh no way!
Which was sick.
Oh what? Is that going to get released?
Hopefully, because it'd be sick for me. Because obviously, like being associated with Annie Joshua is sick, and he's such a nice guy.
Yeah.
I've been able to. I've been on a few jobs with him and stuff, so he's sick. Nice guy. So it was Bradley Simmonds versus Anthony Joshua. It was 2 football challenges and then 1 boxing challenge.
What?
Yeah.
I reckon did he play ball?
Yeah,
when
he's
he was
right,
younger?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Yeah,
him
he played ball when he
and
was
his mates,
younger.
they go to Dubai and they play ball and that together.
Yeah,
he's got decent techers about him.
But he's just a fucking
Yeah.
pure African athlete that can do
Yeah,
anything, innit?
yeah.
Like Alima,
Mate,
bro.
but Alima's big, right?
Yeah.
But then Anthony Joshua's big.
Is he bigger?
Anthony Joshua makes Alima look small, mate.
Shut up.
Yeah. Trust me, Anthony Joshua is a mountain.
Have you met Fury before?
Never met Tyson Fury.
I met Fury, and when I met him,
because he's taller than Anthony Joshua.
bro, yeah, he's scary big, but AJ's a lot more muscular.
AJ's a rock, mate.
Oh, he looks like a rock, innit?
He's.
What do you think's gonna happen in the fight?
It's like Anthony Joshua can knock Tyson Fury out with 1 punch, for example.
Yeah.
But Tyson Fury is just so skillful, mate. He's so
His
skillful.
head movement.
It'll be Anthony Joshua's toughest ever fight.
Yeah.
And I think it'll be Tyson Fury's toughest ever fight.
Yeah, because they are the top.
It could go both ways. Yeah,
It could go both
it
ways.
could go both ways.
But
like Tyson Fury schooled Wilder. He's out the picture. Yeah,
I thought he scored him when he wasn't as fit.
Yeah, I know. Anthony Joshua had a stinker against Ruiz, but as we all do in football, we've all had bad games, etc. It happens. You're an athlete. It happens. But in the next fight, he showed what
he was smart.
Yeah, he was smart. He's smart. He got the job done.
He got the job done. Yeah.
Dylan White got knocked out by the Russian lad.
Yeah, the Russian lad. Yeah.
Again, that's boxing for you.
Yeah.
So for me, Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury will be a sick fight.
Because the mad thing is, like, you can talk about skill, strength, power with everything, right? But like,
it can come down to tactics in that fight. You just don't know,
bro. You catch something.
Yeah.
That could be game over straight away. Do you know what I mean?
Well, look at the Klitschko Anthony Joshua fight.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Anthony Joshua got knocked down. He came back up.
And
it's mad, mate. So it's gonna be. I think it will be the biggest. Could be the biggest British fight in history.
Yeah.
Right?
Do you watch UFC?
Yeah, I watch. Well, again on Facebook, you watch one video and then it just keeps going and
going. Are you
gonna
watch this weekend?
Who's fighting this weekend?
You've got Stylebender and Costa.
Yeah,
you hit that. That would be a sick fight.
Yeah.
But I think boxing is like such a British thing, innit?
Yeah,
it's like everyone here, and I've only started really getting into it over the last couple of years, if I'm being honest, because everything was football for me, everything.
Yeah,
and then when you stop playing, I even stopped watching it for like a year and a bit. But now I'm like, tomorrow I'll probably go to a pub and I'm going to meet Ali and some boys and have lunch and watch football.
I started really getting into my boxing when I did boxing myself.
Yeah.
Because I appreciated it. I was like, wow, this is tough.
Yeah.
And this is just on the pads.
Yeah, you did some pad work with Mike in Bali, innit?
And then I did some Muay Thai. I was like, oh, Muay Thai is even tougher than boxing.
Mate, so technical. Like, movement is
technical mad. And it's an absolute blow.
Yeah.
And then he put me in a ring with a pro.
Yeah.
And I did alright, to be fair.
Yeah, no, he told me. Did you like Bali MMA?
Yeah, it was sick.
It's good, innit?
Yeah.
I fucking
Bali,
love it,
what a place.
Mate,
but yeah, so until you do a sport, you can't knock it.
You can't, because you get lots of people chatting shit. Oh, shit, you just bum. You step in the ring, the lights come on, mate. It's fucking nerves, mate. Yeah. Not everyone can do that.
Yeah.
You know, so it is a special skill that they have, bro. I think we might leave it there. That was
how long we done?
I don't know, bruv. It was good though.
Yeah,
it was good. But thank you for coming on.
Mate,
it's a pleasure to have you.
I'd love to come on again.
For the people that would have known you now, maybe from my audience, where can they find you, big man?
To be fair, Instagram is my main it's my website. But I will be doing live workouts. So for those that obviously can't get to the gym or afraid to go to the gym because of COVID, if you got some dumbbells, then we're gonna do some live workouts on my website. I'm gonna be doing 6 workouts a week. So it's gonna be busy, mate. And then I'll eventually get yoga teachers, Pilates on there. I'm gonna try and grow it big. And then the app comes out in January, hopefully. You never know with apps. You don't know. You told one thing and it could be a delay. So now we're pushing for January. And then if you obviously need a program to follow, then obviously the app is there.
Man like Bradley, you'll find him on Instagram. Bro, thank you again for coming on. Anyone that's watching this or fucking listening to this, better subscribe to the channel.
Subscribe.
All right. I need this to be like the London Joe Rogan. All right,
mate. It's got potential, I'm telling you.
Yeah, BBC, man. I'm gonna be like the straight version of Graham Norton. Take it easy, guys. Thanks for listening. Peace and love.
Cheers, guys. Take care.